Hi guys, Kalila here. Welcome to another video. What is this? I don't know. A random vlog. Why does my camera look so bright right now? I'm so confused. It's literally on the basic... Anyway, doesn't matter. So, I'm starting out this vlog frogging because I do not want this on the needles anymore. Oh my god. That sounds crazy, I know. I know. It really does, but I really don't want this project anymore. So I am going to frog it. I have already planned out another project using this yarn combination, which is Filcolana Pernilla and Filcolana Tilia. So that's what's going to happen with this. I went to Australia the past 3 weeks. I was in Australia and I listened to the audience when people told me, oh, look, it's normal now. Anyway, when I suggested that I wanted to frog it, and people were like, just leave it, you know, maybe after you finish your whips, you'll want to continue it. I'm like, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm looking for scissors so that I can cut this. I was like, okay, cool, sure. I'm going to Australia anyway. I'm not taking this project with me. I can literally just wait and see how I feel when I come back. Well, I'm back and I feel the exact same way. I don't want this project on my needles anymore. The first reason that I didn't want the project on my needles was because I just didn't want a whip. I don't like languishing whips, and if something is on my needles for too long is very subjective, because too long for me can be a week. It was definitely longer than a week, and now that I'm back, I don't want it on my needles because I actually want to use the yarn to make something else. I think that's a great reason to work on something else. And, you know, thanks Moby Sweater for the experience. People were saying, oh, it's a waste if you frog it now because you worked so hard on it and you did so much work. Yeah, I did so much work and now I don't want it anymore. I enjoyed my time that I worked on it, and now it's time to go. Like, some things, you know, it's just time to move on, and that's okay. It's not a waste. It may be to you if you did it, but it's not to me, okay? Any form of art that I participate in is never a waste of time, no matter if I finished the project or if I frogged the project. Now I'm going to frog it. Here's my bag that my younger sister, Mr. Bobbin, sewed for me. Look at the animals. Ooh, it looks so cute. I love it so much. The project that I'll be doing is this crochet cardigan right here, okay? How did I find it? I don't even know how I found it. I always just search on Instagram. I'm just like, crochet cardigan, and I'm just looking to see, because I always want to learn new techniques, and I'm always looking for like different constructions and stuff. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I love this cardigan. So I frogged my Moby sweater, and this will be the yarn that I'll be using for that project. It is, the reminder here, it is Filcolana Pernilla, which is 100% Peruvian Highland wool, and this is Tilia by Filcolana, which is 70% kid mohair, 30% silk. So this combination made this, because this is already combined. And I'm using a thinner yarn than the pattern calls for. The pattern calls for a worsted or Aran weight yarn, and I'm using DK-ish. DK-ish. Yeah, DK-ish. I'm using a sport weight yarn and a mohair. So gives DK light worsted maybe if the fibers give it a little floof. But yeah, so that's the yarn I'll be using. That's the project that I'll be doing. Also, look at my shirt. This is Rebecca from the Crayobea's new merch that'll be coming out later this month, I believe. She sent my sisters and I some shirts to try. I love this so much. Look at how detailed these skeins are. They look just like her tattoo. If you've seen her tattoo, oh my god. Amazing, beautiful. I love it. Anyway, The pattern calls for 4mm and 4.5mm. I will be using 4mm and 3.5 because I have a thinner yarn and I don't want to use the same hook size and end up with something that I'm not really happy with when it comes to the way it looks. So I'll be using smaller hooks to correlate with the size of my yarn, but I'll be doing a bigger size. So if I were to use the yarn the yarn weight that was called for in the pattern, I would do around a size medium, but I'm gonna do a size like extra large just so that I can, how do you say it? So that I can, how do you say it when you do something to account for, yes, to account for the size difference of my yarn and the hooks that I'll be using. I believe I'll have enough yarn. I have 2,100 meters. I have 2,100 meters. So I think I will have enough yarn. Anyway, that's the project that I'll be starting. What hook will I be using? I know for the 3.5, I'll be using this because this is the only 3.5mm crochet hook that I have. It is a Furls Odyssey hook, which is no longer being manufactured, okay? I have a whole thing of them, this bottom drawer, and it is no longer being manufactured. So I have a rare hook. I don't know what hook I want to use, honestly. I have so many options. I don't want to use wood. I have wooden needles. What? Sorry, I'm still in my knitting brain. I have wooden crochet hooks from them. I don't feel like using that. Maybe, oh, this is a 4.5. Never mind, I'll put that back. This is what I'm looking in. These are bigger sizes, so never mind. Back to the drawing board. So, these are the ones that I have. I gave the rest to family. Okay. So, I could use this one. I could use this one. I could use the orange one. Do I want to use the orange hook with yellow yarn? But I will be using yellow hook with yellow yarn. You know, I think I might use the orange one. Yeah, why not? So those will be the two hooks that I'll be using for this project. And I'm just so excited for this, okay? I feel like I have not crocheted another garment that wasn't freehanded by me, besides a few years ago when I crocheted the Kima Cardi by TL Yarn Crafts. That was the first crochet pattern I ever read, and also the first garment that I ever crocheted that wasn't my own. After that, I never did that again. So since then, I've only ever crocheted my own garments, and I'm very excited to crochet from other people's patterns, learn how they write things out, learn how they format their patterns, how different constructions are with different crochet garments. I'm very excited. So yeah, anyway, that's it for now. I won't be starting it until later today, so I won't be talking again. I mean, it won't be any time passing for you guys, okay? Time will just be passing for me, but I won't be starting that until I finish the round of all of these. So I'm gonna finish this and then I'll come back later. Who knows? It might be evening by the time you see me again, okay? It's currently 10:46 a.m. What time will it be next? I don't know. I'll probably tell y'all. I'm already frogging because
What are you making?
I was like, a cardigan.
Is this crochet?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I saw needles.
Yeah, so I have to frog already because I knew I was doing something wrong, because I was like, I swore this was in the back loop and I didn't read the notes. Okay, I just hopped in and then I was like, this is not turning out how it's supposed to look, squished, like bouncy and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, whatever. It's supposed to look very bouncy and like squished together, but it's not looking like that. And I'm like, bro, is it because I'm left-handed? Like, what is going on here? I don't know what's happening. And I was like,
what is going on here?
what is going on here? And so then I was like, okay, let me go and read the pattern and see like if there's anything that I missed. I was actually gonna go to the tutorial. They have a
a stitch tutorial in here on how to do the, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a paid pattern, but they have a tutorial on what the stitch is, and so I was gonna go watch it, and then before I clicked on the video there was a note, and I was like, oh, okay, and it's like all of the stitches throughout the pattern, I'm not saying the specific stitch, are back loop only. I haven't been doing back loop only. I started doing back loop only, and I was like, oh wait, it doesn't say back loop only in the instructions, but in the note it did. So in the instructions it won't say it because you're just supposed to know, because you're supposed to read the note. Read every part of a pattern before you start a pattern. Okay? Okay. Time to frog this. I just came back. It's the next day. I just came back from watching the British Grand Prix with my sisters downstairs, and Nico Hulkenberg got his first podium. I literally said it. I was like, this year, Nico's gonna get his first podium. And guess what? He got his first podium after like 15 years. And so happy for him. So happy for him. Yes, it's a bit sad that Lewis didn't get his 10th consecutive, or not consecutive, his 10th win at his home Grand Prix. You know, he didn't get his podium. His podium streak is gone from his home Grand Prix, but who cares? Okay, he is a 7-8-time world champion. Okay, give Nico Hulkenberg at least his one podium. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy for that. Because Nico's one of my favorite drivers, so I'm like, I need him to get that. Let me show you the progress that I got yesterday. I barely got any progress. This is my progress from yesterday, but it's looking so freaking good. I am loving it so much. This is where it is right now. I still have more increases to do here. And also, I'm not using the recommended yarn weight size. So I know that it's going to be smaller than what the pattern says, but it's fine because I'm just gonna block it. Let's say more increases go like until here. I mean, that's actually a good size. That's a good length. So then when I block it, it'll just stretch out just a little bit. You know, it's fine. It's good. It's wool and mohair. It's going to stretch nicely. My goal is to get like halfway through the back today. Maybe finish the back today. It's currently 9:24 a.m. We'll see how that goes because I take a lot of breaks. So let's just have a big goal of, I want to finish the back panel today. And if we don't, who cares? Because it was just a giant, potentially unreachable goal anyway. But I still want to try it. Did I finish the back panel yesterday? No. Am I gonna try and finish it today? Yes. This is my progress. I'm on the part now where I just go straight. I'm not doing any increasing anymore. So I increased from here until here. So now I'm just going straight across, and then I'm gonna start decreasing after. So I'm very excited. I'm still, hold on. I'm still on the first, well, this is like 3 skeins I think combined, or 2 skeins, I don't know. Oh, my battery's dying, hold on. Yesterday I was very distracted and I didn't really do a lot of crocheting. I was watching F1, then I watched IndyCar, then I watched NASCAR, then I was watching Sidemen. So it was like a whole thing, a whole day of just consuming content. I was crocheting, but crocheting very, very slowly. So I'm very excited to basically have a whole day of just all crocheting. I plan to do a crochet along for my Sand Dollar Polo because I want to do another sample. And I was like, oh my gosh, why don't I just do it with people? Do it with everyone. And also, I recently got some things from companies that they sent me, and I'm like, I don't really need these things. It was just like a gift, and I'm like, I can give that away to people as prizes for the crochet along. I think that'll be so fun. But for now, we're gonna work on this, and I am going to work on finishing the back panel. That is my plan, and then I think that'll be the end of this vlog because I will put this into different pieces, like different parts basically, since I have other projects that I want to work on. I will be pausing this after I work on the back panel because I will be starting the Lusk tee by the Crochet. It's a knit project. I'll be working on that tee since I got gifted yarn from a collab, so I want to work on a project using that yarn and showing it off and everything. I think that'll be so cool. But for now, look at this beauty. I'm so excited. I'm so happy with how it's turning out. So now, let's go, guys. It is 10:42 a.m. Let's get it. Kayla's sitting at my desk because we're trying to stay up to finish our projects. Well, to finish whatever we have for our projects. She's crocheting. She's gonna watch stuff at my desk. I'm gonna watch stuff in bed, and I'm gonna watch a stream. I need to finish the back panel. It's been 2 days since I last said, oh, I'm gonna finish the back panel. It's the same thing that you saw, like with my hands with my sand dollar polo on, but I went to go and work out dance with my siblings. So yeah, let me show you the progress that I have. I'm actually almost done. Oh, Kayla, can you pass me my iPad, please? Because that's where the pattern is on. Thank you. I also finished the skein of yarn. Well, this was the, you know, that big wound up skein that I frogged. This is the last of the frogging, and this is the back pan. Oh wait. That's the top. And this is the back panel. I will definitely be doing some blocking with this when it comes to like stretching it out and lengthening it. But I'm almost done. I'm doing decreases right now because I did steady increases here, and now I'm doing steady decreases here. I'm almost done. Let me put it together. I have 3 more decreases to go. Let me see. Where am I at with this? Because I do 2 decreases per set. Oh. I've forgotten my crochet hooks over there. I'm on that, which is, I'm going this way, and that will be a decrease. Now go back down. Yes! Okay, so when I was doing the first set, the first side, I thought I was doing it incorrectly. And I was like, you know what? It won't even matter. I'll get to the other side and it's fine. But now I'm like, oh, these need to match up. And I'm like, I hope I did the count correctly. But now, based on where I'm at and what I have to do, I am 100% on the right track and I did everything correctly. So that is amazing. That is great. It is currently 9:57 p.m. I'm actually gonna take my watch off because I do not feel like wearing it.
So sweaty.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this tonight. Okay, I have a stream. I'm gonna have a stream on, and we're gonna have a good time. All right, right. I don't know what Kahila's watching, but
I'm gonna watch probably Cypher.
She's gonna watch a stream as well. Yeah. I need to pull out the yarn that I was left with when I had frogged, but now I have to actually start using it because I no longer have combined yarn from frogging, which honestly is great. I'm very happy that I'm back to just using you know, the skeins of yarn, because now I'm at, and I'm glad, oh my gosh, all of the frogged yarn was used for the back panel. That is so perfect. I didn't want any of the frogged yarn in the front panel just in case it was like, I don't know, just in case the texture was weird, but honestly, it wasn't weird at all.
Also, look at what you have done with crochet compared to what you had done with knitting.
Right.
Like, crochet eats yarn, bro.
Eats, bro. Like, this is just the back panel. I still have 2 front panels and 2 sleeves and a button band. to go. And it already used up all of that yarn. Crazy. That's just my goal for tonight. Finish the back panel. I'm not really thinking about what time I'm going to bed because I'm just going to chill until I get too tired to continue. And honestly, I'm not too tired to continue. And I just scheduled my entire month of content and I feel so productive already. Can you charge that, please? And that's it for now. Enough talking, goodbye. Hello guys. I have finished one side. Oh, hold on. I have a long string here, but I have finished one side of the back panel. So this is the right side of it. It's like a raglan looking line, and then over here is unfinished because it's midnight. I want to go to sleep. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and do the 3 rows that I need to do to finish the back panel. 3 rows. I just don't want to finish it tonight, okay? I don't. But I'm loving the way this looks here. Like, this is such a pretty detail. This is the back. The back looks pretty cool as well. But yeah, so I didn't actually expect the back to be as wide as it is. I'm like, oh, I don't have to do that much blocking. I thought I would have to like stretch it like crazy, but I don't. And then once I add the 3 rows here, it's gonna come out even more. And so mainly I'll just have to stretch it that way. But this is so cool. Like, this literally looks like half brioche stitch. I am obsessed. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm done crocheting it. It's 9:58 a.m. But you can see this side, and you can see this side. It's a little crinkly, but honestly, the pattern pictures look like that too. So I don't care. Now, I have all these ends to weave in here. It's where I attached the yarns, because when I wound up my yarn, it was broken up into like 3 different pieces, but I just wound it all up into one ball. I did leave a long tail on this side because the pattern said to. So this here on this end will stay, and this here on this end will stay. Everything else, time to weave it all in. Officially done with the back panel. I wove in all of my ends into the back. You can't even tell. Oh my god. This is the front, by the way. I had to put a stitch marker so I knew. See, look at that. This is the front. This is the back. Ooh, queen of weaving in ends. And these ends, like I said, they're meant to be here so I can sew the panels together, like some part of the panels. I don't know. I haven't read far into this pattern. Don't do that. Always read the patterns before you start on them, okay? I only read what I was about to start doing. Anyway, this is it for this back panel. I think this will be it for this video. I do have other plans for other projects, so I don't really want to have this video just sitting here, and might as well give you guys something to watch, you know? And then you can really see how this yarn from the Frog Moby sweater is doing. Love it, love it, love it. It looks so much like half brioche. It's amazing. I can't wait to do the front panels and see how that turns out. And then the sleeves. Oh my gosh, the button band looks like, it looks like double knitting. So once I finish this cardigan, I wonder if it'll be able to be clocked as crochet. Okay, it will be, because everyone knows I crocheted it. Anyway, that is it for now. I'm just gonna like wind these up here so it's not just get entangled with the other yarns. And I'll probably tuck it inside of itself, fold it in, Boom. Perfect. I am about to start on the Lusk tee now. I'm going to knitting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in another video. You won't see this next because I have the Lusk tee to do, and then once I finish the Lusk tee, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna finish the front panels of this, I believe. Yeah, I think I'll finish the front panels of this after the Lusk tee. After I finish the front panels, I'll be starting on a crochet along. That video is something I'm putting up today, which you guys probably already saw because today is July 10th, and this video is not going up until later on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, remember to subscribe if you are new and you haven't already, and remember, I have a pattern that has come out called the Sand Dollar Polo. It is linked down below in the description box, so if you want to join the crochet along, if you haven't already, go ahead and buy that pattern and join us because I have a ton of prizes coming out. I have a whole video on that already though. So, see you guys next time. Bye!